In 2021, a group of us decided that we would drive the Canning stock route in my 45-year-old Range Rover. That idea spawned something much larger, that we may be able to support the four-wheel drive community as we did it.
But because of COVID and the closure of remote areas to protect the people from the spread of COVID, state government and federal government are now, and have been now for some time, since the beginning of the pandemic, donating to local communities who would have benefited from people buying permits and driving across their lands. At the moment, I have been trying, well, a year and a half, to try and access, using their website and their email address, somebody that will be able to clarify things. In March, the Canning stock route announced that it would remain closed for at least the next 2 months. But we have in our hands an official letter from authorities in the area giving us permission to drive it. Not only that, 3 different communications with people that depend on the track and visitors to it for their income, both at the top end of the track and at the lower end of the track, have said, please come and do the track. Now, I don't know if they're saying to us, please encourage other people to come, but maybe they are. We can still not purchase permits. The permit system is not operational. But we have a permission to go and drive it, and that's what we're going to do.
I'm Andrew St Pierre White. Join me as I share my passion for building four-wheel drive trucks and travelling to the remotest parts of the world. This series is made in collaboration with the Off-Road History Museum, United Arab Emirates. So the best news of all is we will be taking the Range Rover and the Troop Carrier and 5 of my best mates, 4 of my best mates. Gwen's not coming, unfortunately, but anyway, more of that later. And we're going to be doing the Canning stock route and see if we can get this 45-year-old Land Rover product across that incredibly tough track. The video inviting people to vote on whether we should drive the Canning stock without permits, or whether we needed to get permits or go elsewhere, was met with fury and abuse. So much so that I actually took the video down. But the results of the survey, well, you can see for yourself how people felt about it. And those results didn't surprise me at all. We had decided not to do it long before that video was made, but we wanted to pose the question. We now have, well, a bit of a conflict, because on the one hand, on the website, it says it's still closed, and on the other hand, we have an official letter in our hands from senior authority in the area giving us permission to do the track. So comment all you like, guys, attack all you like, we're going, like it or not. And now left. For our final campsite, we've chosen an elevated table of bare red rock where the intensity of the setting sun is unfettered. And while I would like to really thank most of you out there watching the shows on YouTube and commenting and encouraging and telling me how much you love the show and are inspired by it, thank you so much. The other side of that is that I have to endure the small number that only watch my videos to attack. And I'm not alone in this. They will go from my video, watch the first 2 minutes of it,
and make some kind of verbal attack and then go on to some other poor YouTuber and do exactly the same to them. The fact is, though, that that part of my job is very discouraging, and as a result of that, this entire project was almost cancelled. However, my Patreon followers, whom I talk to all the time, they're the ones that are making this all possible. So logically to me is, don't spend your time there, spend your time there. And that's what I'm now going to be doing. So I'm basically now, I won't be reading the comments on YouTube, and we're going to be doing the show, we're going to present the videos like I normally do, out they'll go. I am restricting all my comments and my communication with my supporters. Those are the people, mostly of them on Patreon, that support me, and others, but not general public on YouTube. And I'm also going to be creating a lot more exclusive content just for the people that support the show. So we are going to be going to the canning, and it's the troop carrier as it stands now. I love this car. I love it. It's better than my green one. On hearing the good news that we could go, we got together for our first trip planning meeting.
Hello.
Hi. Good night, everybody.
It's all right. You said you talk first, so just go.
We are gathered here today to plan the Canning Stock Route trip and shoot. And I need to say right now that we have, largely to Heiner's untiring efforts, we have got written permission from local authorities to drive the track. We don't have permission, however, to enter any of the remote Aboriginal communities, which makes logistics a little bit hard, but it's still doable.
It is. We thought we'd do that anyway.
Yes, we did, absolutely. So we are going to do it. Now I'd like to personally put all of the blame for this debacle on this man here.
Yes, it was my fault.
It was his fault because he sees the Range Rover for the first time and he says, take it on the Canning Stock Route. And I thought, you bastard. Because I couldn't get rid of it out of my mind. I couldn't let it go. So here we are, about 9 months later, maybe a bit more.
A bit longer than that.
A bit longer than that.
Sitting down.
About a year later, actually, yeah. So, my idea is that we just quickly, for our viewers, introduce all of us and our primary responsibilities. Right. I'm going to be expedition leader. I'm also going to be making shows for 4xOverland. Okay. And I'm going to be driving the troop carrier and the it started already. The Range Rover. I know that I'm going to have to pry the keys out of your hands, but Rob has decided.
His dead cold hand.
Rob has decided to take on the responsibility of Range Rover, and to be honest with you, I'm actually quite grateful.
I decided. I decided.
You decided?
No, that is not how it happened.
Okay, what happened?
How'd you lot take the Range Rover for a little drive?
Where?
Canning. And I went, I'd love to. They said, good, you're driving the Canning.
I
think that's
that is
more
pretty
how
close.
it went.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. So yeah, I'm driving the Range Rover.
So you got bullied into it.
Yep. That's very short a drive. Don't even like the car.
It is a little drive.
Yeah, it's a very
Down the
short,
road.
so
Nothing
you
to
don't
it.
have to worry.
Yes. So
With stock tyres, you can do it.
Who's going to be the chauffeur?
the part of it, the idea, and I think I'm quite excited about that, is that we can get no information about Canning Stock. We have no idea what condition the track is in, or the wells, and we're going to rely on those wells to get water, because we can't carry all the water we need for the trip. So, John, your job is to have a look at some of my videos, the trip I did in 2017, look at the wells, and figure out what do you need to take with you
To repair them.
to repair it. What
could be broken.
That's what I will do.
We can't
Bring
carry.
some welding equipment, materials, rope, any buckets, whatever's required for them.
Yeah.
And then we'll bring the equipment with to be able to fix them.
Yeah. I think it would be a good idea to have some raw metal
Yeah.
material anyway, just in case things break.
Yeah.
That if push comes to shove, we can just make
Fix it.
things up and weld things together.
Not only for the wells, but we will also be doing it for the vehicle.
Yeah, for the vehicle.
Not too worried about the rest of them, it'll be the vehicle that Rob is driving.
But you never know.
So the vehicle being the Range Rover, and you think that it might need some welding.
Yes.
Are you going to weld those transmission turrets?
Yes. Not the suspension, shock towers.
Yeah, the shock towers.
Yeah.
I said
Yeah,
yes.
the
Shock
shock
towers.
towers.
Shock towers. So okay, that's good. Right, they're going. That's a weakness.
Yeah.
I know that's a weakness.
Mm.
So if you've done that, we've got a good chance. We just did a trip in the truck area over some very very bad corrugations,
Mm.
and I was wincing. I was thinking to myself, how is the Range Rover going to handle being shaken this much? Because there's some rough.
Not how is Rob going to be?
Nah.
I
No,
don't care.
it's just about the car room.
Yeah. We can put you on the back of the ute.
There are 5 vehicles and 5 people. So we all have to make sure that we stay fit and healthy. We're all driving different, because I have to say that Gwen is not going to be coming with us. The plan was that she was going to, but
Are you not good? Oh, really?
No, my back is not going to hold up to it.
Right.
I was going to prepare a special dinner for you two on the canning.
It's
You and Andrew will have to do
sweet.
Yeah. Well, you have maybe Rob can take a skirt or something and
A week.
and it's good.
We can
Do you think
we
it's
can
gonna
you know,
Yeah.
we get you very drunk.
maybe far from home?
You know what? I will cook for you once we leave from here.
Okay, we're going to discuss that now. When Sean kind of, when it broke that the idea that Sean might come along, kind of went to the others and said, I kind of like the idea, and they all said, yeah, I'll cook.
Because we do want to eat.
Yes,
You know, we like you as well, but you also cook very
yes,
well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you do.
I promise you, we didn't really have. So we do like the idea of having the occasional really, really good meal. So that's your primary job. We're going to talk now in detail, probably after the camera's turned off, about food in general. I don't think you can be expected to cook an evening meal for everybody every night.
No.
Okay, so we're going to talk about that and let.
No,
It's impossible.
No, this is realism. This is
You have to remember something. I got only 2 small fridges.
That's fine.
Well, we've all got fridges, so that's not a problem.
Oh no.
But we're on the trail for 22 to 23 days. We're going to be on the move.
Yeah.
So that's a long trip.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll talk about that now. Rob, you're going to be in charge of the Range Rover.
Yep.
Okay.
And hardly ever drives the troop.
Okay, and you will drive the Troopy occasionally.
Just there and back.
Do you prefer
Just-
the
Range Rover.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Wow.
It's
You can see
it's not just that, it's a challenge as well, though, isn't it?
He's going to come back
You know,
with some
right.
absolute
Yeah,
massive
and
arms.
look, I can jump in the troopy and drive that down the track.
You know what,
Power
nothing will
steering, all
happen.
the rest of it.
Yeah.
But Change over, yeah, and power steering.
Right.
I don't think it's even got fans, let alone heaters or aircon.
That's right, Rob.
But it
I've
will
already-
have new straps
It
in the
doesn't have a
seat,
fan.
so.
It doesn't have a fan. The
That's-
fan doesn't work.
Rob,
Okay, so we've got a window.
As big as fan is that like that.
You have
You get a strap on the seats to hold you, to hold the seats.
It's a bit of both.
I've got a portable fan that I've rigged up
Yeah.
with Velcro. If you need it, I've got it. We can fit it, and I've done the electric, so you can plug it in. So it's rudimentary, but and the window winder works.
and we've
You
also
have
On
to-
both sides.
You have to be first actually all the time. Because you can't drive in the back of the convoy because of the dust.
I reckon you'll find that I'll probably be telling you a lot out more. Possibly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
You
we've
put it that
also
way, they
discussed as well, in case it does get cold, we do also have the cheap heated
yeah.
seating, so it's going to be alright.
Well, the car has been
I've got a
running for
heated
more than
jacket
50
coming,
years.
Just in case.
We'll be fine.
I think you should get a cool one.
I'm going to order one definitely.
Oh, do you want me to make space for you?
So and it's going to involve quite a bit of daily inspections and that kind of thing, because there's a good chance we're going to need to do some work on it. I've put a box of spares together today, actually, that I think we're going to take. I have to get a few others, but generally it's there. Why are you coming?
I'm just there for the ride, really. Have I got a proper... I wasn't looking for a job there, I just wanted to come along.
Okay. Any electrical troubles with any of the cars? We might,
If that happens, I'll be happy to do things.
Okay.
I'm not even going to charge a call-out fee since I'm already there.
But you will cock up later.
I'll keep it booked.
I want to get a shot. I want to get a shot of you, all of you guys working on your Hilux.
It's probably going to happen.
And pull focus, and there's the Range Rover bonnet closed, no problem.
Yeah.
That's the shot I want to get, but I promise I won't contrive it. But I'll smile if we get it.
But we will also be all like that if the Range Rover actually breaks down.
No, it's expected to break down because A, it's 45 years old, and B, it's a Land Rover. So we've got a fairly high chance that it's going to be broken. But it's how easy it is to fix. Because it's easier to fix than many of the others.
Yeah.
For a lot of things, yeah.
Very simple.
Fixing electronics out there will be a challenge.
Yeah.
Don't be like that.
Okay.
Don't be like that. We've got the right man for the job.
Don't we? As long as we've got enough time.
Well, doing the cooking and the fixing.
Yeah.
Right. Anything else?
But I think what we said is that I'm going to be plan B, hey? Just in case things go wrong.
Yes.
I'll take a few tools with me.
Yes.
A bit more than a pocket knife and a 1/4 inch ratchet say.
We'll discuss now what, we'll go through the list of what everybody's going to take, and that's it. That's it for the rest of the details we'll discuss with the camera off.
Yeah.
And you'll discover on the track these shows will be broadcast on YouTube probably from the middle of July. So you better subscribe and click the little notifications bell if you want to see them. And if you want to see exclusive content, it's not going to be on YouTube. You need to go onto 4xOverland.com. Snoop around, you'll find some exclusive content there.
You got better at advertising first.
She keeps giving me a hard time if I don't.
Yep.
See you next time. Thanks for watching. There's my update. I look forward to seeing you on the Canning Stock route. I cannot wait. Last time I did it was 2017, and it is still my favourite part of Australia. See you then. Thank you for watching, and remember, if you want to make sure you watch those and catch those videos on the Canning, subscribe and tick that little notifications bell so YouTube tells you when the new videos are out. See you in the desert.